MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Alonso Abreu will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, I was impressed with him. Last game, he earned the W, and I mean that because he pitched through it, pitched into the 7th inning, and got the win for the team. Some guys don't work quite as hard as he did, but he earned that W. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's Matt Carpenter, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Altuve is there for it. 1 away.
In the second spot tonight, the designated hitter, Aaron Harley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality of who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when it gets the 2-2 count.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay, and he's safe.
Matt, I love this offense, and they're deep. Now, they got the leadoff guy out, but then all of a sudden the 2-hitter and the 3-hitter get hits, and before you know it, you're in trouble.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners are at first and third, one away. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Slurred. Doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Number 30 is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. It's the Cardinals nothing, and the Astros coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Matt, this club's just got to get on the board early. When they get out and score early and put the pressure on the other team, they have a great chance of winning games. I think that's the key to this one here.
Gerald Vaughn is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
This guy's got a career ERA under 2. That's how dominant he has been. You're just not going to come across a lot of pitchers with the type of stuff he possesses and the ability to put hitters away like he does. All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at third base at the hot corner, Matt Carpenter. Great hands. He'll play in on guys and take away that bunt. Tremendous charging and flipping the ball on the run. But I really like him at second, too. He can turn the pivot.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Chopped weakly to the left. Carpenter's got to get rid of it, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
First baseman, number 30.
Into the box, number 30, as you'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lee going back on it, still going back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer here in the series, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
0-1. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Kevin Grant.
Striding into the box, Kevin Grant. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 0-1. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Houston. Digging in, Miguel McDougall. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Miguel McDougall.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Called strike 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pops this one up. Number 30 is there for it. 1 down.
Batting 7th, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. And the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Caneco over to his left. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting 8th, center fielder number 12, Peter Borges.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. First pitch on its way. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo home run off the bat of Peter Borges. His first homer so far in the series. And the Redbirds are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Batting 9th.
Stepping in now, Alec Reyes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Harley.
In now, Aaron Harley, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Cardinals do get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros 3 and the Cardinals 1. Into the box now, Rich McCready. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
McCready.
Pitch on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. On to first is Peralta. 1 away here.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Arthur Hargrove.
At the plate, Arthur Hargrove. Now here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, Kevin Caneco. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 2 out, nobody on. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Lee is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Michael Lee.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first, just keeping him close. Into the box now, Mark McGuire, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Caneco is there to put it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Striding in once again, Yadier Molina. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back in standing. Here it comes, 1-0. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 3 and the Cardinals 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Altuve. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jose Altuve.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Picked up by Peralta. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Peralta's there. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, number 30.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 30. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
High in the air out to center field. Borges is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Ready for another chance. Miguel McDougal. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Miguel McDougal.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Caneco is in his tracks now. One gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Peralta waiting the 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Peter Borges, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
Grounder down the line at third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now look at the screen here, okay? That ball is inside off the zone, inside off the plate, and he still was able to pull his hands inside and get a base hit.
Here's Peter Borges standing in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And there's ball 2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled straight back. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Alec Reyes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the 1-0. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Third baseman, number 13.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Carpenter. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he takes ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a slur taken for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now in the box, Gary
Leading off the
Cox.
4th for the
He's
Astros.
0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Gary Cox.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ready with another 2-2. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Stepping in now, Kevin Grant. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back his way. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Pitch on the way. Grounded, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And it's still 3-1. Stepping into the box, Aaron Harley. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Harley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And the pitch. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Drilled to first. There's one. On to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Mark McGuire has got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Fowler going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2 out here and a runner at second. There's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Yeah, Matt, you know, if you got 100 pitches already in the 5th, I don't see him getting deep in the game at all. This is really at the critical juncture.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Hargrove is there for it, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, Rich McCready comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Rich McCready.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So coming to the plate, Arthur Hargrove. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Peralta is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder Kevin Caneco.
Now at the plate, Kevin Caneco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets ahead with a knuckleball right over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third base line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready for another chance? Miguel McDougal 0-for-2 on his line this far. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box, Johnny Peralta. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1-for-2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Peter Borges.
Ready once again, Peter Borges. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. So nothing happening this time around. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Astros lead it 3-1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knuckler that just missed too low. One 0 count. Here it is. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Down the third baseline. A quick out number one.
Now batting.
Showtrack is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a slow knuckleball misses here. 2-1 now. Tried to wait out the knuckleball, but it's in there. 2-2. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. The next 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Their one pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Seth Maness, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Seth Maness.
Number 30 will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Gary Cox.
Digging in once again, Gary Cox. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Grant. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Alec Reyes. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Reyes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Alec Reyes becomes the first out of the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Aaron Harley started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit in the air out to left. Moving under it, Cox, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 3 and the Cardinals 1. Carlos Martinez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Carlos Martinez.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Jason Castro.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Rich McCready. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Arthur Hargrove.
Ready now, Arthur Hargrove. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reyes ranges to his right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and it's still 3-1. Francisco Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Francisco Rodriguez.
Digging in to try it again, Mark McGuire. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCready ranging into the outfield. 1 away. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Striding in once again, Yadier Molina. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Takes this the other way to right. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Stepping in now, Miguel McDougall, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Lofted in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Caneco makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A runner on first with 2 away. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
2 out with the man at first. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cards lead 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jason Mott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Jason Mott.
Digging in now, Kevin Caneco. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Kevin Caneco.
In there for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Well, this is called being productive with the base hits you get. Now, they're getting out-hit big time in this game, but their hits are paying off, and that's why they're winning this game.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Peralta for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
Swinging a soft liner to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting, number 30.
Ready for another shot now. Number 30. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. One left for Houston, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Set to start the ninth now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our MLB
please.
Network presentation.
Now pitching for
Eddie
the Astros,
Farmer comes out of the bullpen
27.
to shut things down
Eddie
here in the ninth.
Farmer.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were two good pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
2 out, nobody on. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. St. Louis, good night.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Houston Astros have evened up this World Series at 1 game apiece. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.